Welcome to Top 20 Customer Service Interview Questions and Answers. In this video, we will cover some of the most popular and expected questions you will encounter during an interview. Questions and answers listed can be applied to both call center customer service sales or any other branch such as retail service. Some questions may sound the same but worded differently. This is intentional and expected during an interview. Question number 1. Can you tell me about yourself? In other words, what makes you qualified for this position? To answer this question properly, you need to talk about your education, school, diplomas, or certificates. Also talk about relevant job experience and anything else that may be related to customer service, including how fast you can type, how professional you are, and your dedication to work. Question number 2. Are you able to communicate effectively with customers? Meaning, how good are you at dealing with customers? You can talk about previous experiences and how you were able to resolve customer issues effectively and professionally, which has left customers happy. Question number 3. If you came across an angry customer that is very difficult to deal with, how would you handle this situation? For this answer, simply state that you would let the customer explain the situation, and then in a very polite, calm manner, attempt to assist the customer. You can provide a successful past experience to explain your answer. Be careful because interviewer may ask, what if customer was still angry and you could not deal with him or her? In this case, you would state that as a last resort, you would transfer them to someone else. Make sure that interviewer knows that you did everything you could in order to help the customer. Question number 4. What makes a good customer service representative, and how do you present yourself? You can answer with good listening skills, being very informed, having a friendly attitude, being considerate and patient with customers. If you feel any other skills are important, you can list them as well. Question number 5. Do you have any sales experience? If you have any experience in sales, you would explain in what your best achievements are. For example, I had $100,000 in sales working for this company. You can speak of any relevant work which will increase your chances of acquiring this job. Question number 6. How much of experience do you have in answering calls or working in a call center? Talk about any call center experience you have or any previous experience that involves communicating with multiple customers. Explain how you are able to handle multiple tasks at once. If this is your first time applying for a call center job, do not say that taking calls is the same thing as dealing with multiple customers somewhere else. I advise that you only say it is similar. The interviewer will almost always disagree if you say it's the same thing. Question number 7. Do you know how to use computers? This question may be specific to Microsoft Word, Excel, and etc. Talk about past experience and knowledge in using computers and in which manner. For example, I use this program to do this at this job. Question number 8. Are you a team player? This question only has one answer, and that is yes. However, you may need to provide an example in which teamwork was required and how you've enjoyed the experience. Question number 9. Have you used any ticket systems in the past? This question is specifically designed for call center type of customer service, and it should be answered by simply stating which ticket systems you are familiar with. Question number 10. Did you ever go an extra mile for a customer? Meaning, what did you do to make the customer happy? You can provide a scenario in which customer had any issues that was not possible to be solved by only yourself, and you had to reach to someone else for assistance. For example, you don't have this product, but the other location does, and you went an extra mile to help the customer acquire this item or service. Any example in which you had to go beyond your typical interaction with customers should be presented here. Question number 11. Do you do well under pressure? The answer should always be yes, and explain how you would try to stay organized in order to deal with multiple tasks at hand. Question number 12. How do you stay organized? This is a follow-up question that you can answer by explaining your typical way of staying organized. Talk about prioritizing tasks based off urgency and ability to resolve issues in the most efficient manner. Be careful when making statements like this, because follow-up question may be, how do you decide which to prioritize first? You have to be ready to give exact order and reason why. This will vary based off your example. Also, you can mention that you use some kind of tracking tool, Microsoft Word, Excel, WordPad, or a simple notepad and pencil. Question number 13. Are you good at selling products? Explain why by providing previous experiences at which you excelled as salesperson. If needed, repeat all of things that make you qualified for this job. This was mentioned in questions number 1 and 5. Question number 14. Do you prefer to work alone or with others? Do not say that you prefer either or. To properly answer this question, you need to state that you are able to work effectively alone and do really well with others as a team player. This question is situational, which is why you have to be open to both scenarios, and every company prefers someone who has both qualities. Question number 15. Do you have any experience in taking payments over the phone or taking orders? Provide examples of billing system you may have used or previous experience of taking orders to be processed. Question number 16. What do you like about customer service? This answer can vary depending on each person's feelings towards this job. The correct answer is an honest answer. For example, I enjoy helping people resolve their issues or assist in purchasing of products. Or, I like working in a fast-paced environment. Question number 17. Do you have any strengths or weaknesses? For your strengths, mention all things related to this specific job. Your experience and how you are dependable, hardworking, and honest. For weaknesses, mention only one, which has to be something very minor. For example, in my case, English is my second language, so I sometimes have to double check my spelling when writing notes or filling out orders, but have gotten much better at it. Something small that you have handle on. Question number 18. What do you know about our company? Before going for an interview, perform research about this company so that you can answer this question. Basic stuff about this business should be good enough. Question number 19. Why should we hire you? At this point, you have repeated yourself many times, but bear with it, and again explain how you have all the necessary experience required for this job and are willing to go beyond in order to excel at working for this company. Mention how excited you are to be given this opportunity. Question number 20. Do you have any questions? Chances are that if you were asked this question, that you have a really good chance of being hired. Please provide at most a couple of questions related to this position. Do you offer first and second shift hours? Do you provide medical benefits? Do you have 401k plan? Do you have a dress code? I know interviewing can be scary and frustrating, but now you are prepared for what may come. Keep in mind that knowing exactly which questions will be asked during an interview is impossible. However, what you have watched are most likely scenarios based off careful and selective research. This video will increase your chances of acquiring this job by at least 50%, and the other 50% depends on how you present yourself during an interview, meaning you need to dress appropriately and be polite with smile. If you find this helpful, you can thank me by leaving a comment or click the like button. For technology and science news, please visit www.cosmicnovo.com. Thank you and best of luck to you, my friends.